What's up, kings and queens? It's your girl SP again, back with another video. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I'll be dropping truth bombs. If you ain't ready, exit stage left. Just kidding, stay, I want you here. But anyways, today's video will be regarding why I stopped using traditional soaps. And by traditional, I mean like your brand names, your bar soaps, things of that nature. Just your typical soaps that you usually find in people's homes. Now, just the quick version, I've stopped using traditional soaps because a lot of them contain animal byproducts as well as harmful chemicals that are not good for your skin nor your internal organs. This caused me to want to take a second look and a deeper look into those ingredients, which caused me to no longer want to use them. So if you'd like to find out more information on this topic, keep watching. I no longer use traditional bar soaps due to the ingredients in them. First and foremost, most contain animal byproducts in the form of something that we call tallow or tallowate. Now, this is something that makes the soap kind of give it its hard shape and keep it formed. It also assists to clean. So tallow is said to contain animal byproducts from pigs, from cows, sometimes it can be goats, etc. I no longer consume any of those meats from those animals, so I no longer want it on my skin either. In one of my previous videos, I discussed why I stopped using traditional deodorant. And I can include that video in the description box and maybe up here somewhere. But it's because your skin is an excretory organ, okay? Which means that it is to excrete waste, but it also is very absorbent. So anything that is going onto your skin, you better believe that it's going into your body as well. So with that being said, I do not eat animal byproducts. I also do not want to absorb animal byproducts. In that sense, I view it as I might as well eat a pork chop if I'm putting it on my skin. Some may say it's extreme, but that's where I'm at with things. Specifically, as I stated before, tallow or tallowate is what is the actual animal byproduct that is present in bar soap. So what tallow is, it's a mixture of the animal fats mixed with lye, which many black women are familiar with because we used to get relaxers, and some relaxers had lye, some were no lye. We began to use the no lye because lye was so toxic and bad for the skin. So little do we know, this is how tallowate is made, by combining lye with animal fat to be infused into the soap. The purpose of tallow is essentially similar to like a surfactant. It's going to create that cleansing effect, the foaming or soapy effect in things. And that's a surfactant. That's what sulfates are. And this brings me to my second point. I do not want to use any extra chemicals on my body that are unnecessary. Sulfates have been known and found to be toxic and not good for your skin. Anyone who has natural hair or was a part of the natural hair movement, you know that we no longer use shampoo that contains sulfates because it is toxic, and also because it is too harsh for human skin. So this would be the same reason why you would not want to use it in your soap if you don't use it in your hair. Some specific ways that sulfates are toxic to the human body: it can affect your endocrine system, which is your hormones. It can affect your sexual organs, like your reproductive organs, and it can also affect your excretory system, which is your skin. You know, it's been known to cause irritation. In addition to sulfates, other harmful chemicals that are found within traditional soaps will be parabens, fragrances, additional types of sulfates and sulfites. All of these things, if you read up on them individually, are not good for the human body or human skin in general. So with that being said, you essentially want to go vegan with your soap too. Not just because of the animal byproducts, but because of the chemicals effects as well. If you still eat meat and you don't mind, that's fine, but the chemicals are still a problem. When it comes to the natural or the vegan soaps, the alternative to the animal-based tallow is something known as sodium palmitate. So it's very similar that it's made from fats or oils, if you will. Tallow is made from animal fat, but the sodium palmitate is actually made from vegetable oil. So it's doing the same thing that the tallow does in the bar soap, but it's a more natural and more plant-based product. It's been a few months since I've decided to make this change, so I do have a few favorites on the natural soaps or the vegan soaps that many can look into trying just to see, if it works for you. Now, just a disclaimer, there is a difference in the feeling of the soaps and a couple other differences that I will point out first. So first and foremost, I think that some people like that squeaky kind of feeling when it comes to soap. I don't necessarily care for that squeaky clean feel, but that's something that I had to get used to with these kind of soaps. I used to use Dove more so, and it didn't give you that squeaky clean feel, and maybe it's because they put a little lotion in there or something, but that's one thing that I had to get kind of used to, is the squeaky cleanness. I don't know, I don't care for that, but hey, it is what it is. The second thing you'll have to get used to with these soaps, since they are more vegetable based, is the cleanup. So yeah, we all clean our bathtubs. There's always going to be soap scum. But I feel that with the natural or the vegetable based, plant based soaps, there's a bit more. And you will probably have to clean your tub more often because it is oil based, and that sticks a little more to the tub. So you'll just want to be a little more conscious of that. You may need to do a bit more cleaning, and just put a little more elbow grease depending on if you're using natural cleaning products as well. Now, other than those two things, those are really minor. I still feel clean. My skin feels very moisturized. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything by using more plant-based soaps. So I feel that it's a good transition to make. I just wanted to give you that disclaimer for the other, things that you have to deal with. Now, with that being said, I won't leave you hanging. I'm always gonna show you some alternatives and give you a little bit of feedback on each one and let you know what my favorites are, etc., etc. I will include some information in the description box if you'd like a closer look or to purchase these things yourselves. None of these are sponsored. These are things I purchased myself and that I actually did research on and that I actually stand behind because of that research. So here we go. So first I have Dr. Bronners Pure Castile Soap Bar. So I'm sure there are a lot of people familiar with Dr. Bronners. You can pretty much find this in any store. They also come in a liquid version, which is similar. This is a vegan product. They have a lot of different flavors. Here's lavender, or flavors, you know what I mean. Here's lavender. I also really like the peppermint. Just don't get it in your eye. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some slow singing and power bringing. Next, I have this brand. It's Sunaroma, and this their coconut. It also kind of reminds me of Dr. Bronners. I don't think this brand considers there to be Castile, but it's also a really good brand. They have different types. They have peppermint as well, which I like theirs as well. Coconut. It has cocoa butter and milk protein in it, so you do feel that extra moisture in your skin. The next brand is Kirk's. They are also a Castile soap similar to Dr. Bronners. Good brand. I prefer Dr. Bronners, but I bought this at a time where I couldn't find any on the shelves. So I just thought I'd try this one out. It's sufficient. I just prefer something with different essential oils in it, like lavender or peppermint. Now, last but not least, this is just, if you can see there, it says aloe with vitamin E. This one doesn't exactly have a brand or that I can recall. I just purchased this from a natural store, and they just had a open set of natural soaps, and you just took a brown paper bag and picked the ones you wanted for like $1. But they did list their ingredients. They are all natural. They are plant-based, and really nice soap, different scents. You choose them based off what your skin's needing. Aloe and vitamin E are always good for your skin. What it really comes down to with this journey on just being healthier, fully mind, body, and spirit is being more conscious of the products that we're using, what we're intaking, and what our skin is absorbing. So it's no different with the soap. There's always going to be harsh chemicals put in things, especially when it comes to American brands, because it's more so about the dollar and efficiency than it is about health. So you have to be proactive in your own life to decide if these are things that you want to put into your body, but don't just do it unwittingly. You know, at least be conscious of these things and make sure that you made a conscious decision to continue to use Dove, or a conscious decision to continue to use Irish Spring or whatever you use. Just be aware of what's going on. So with that, this is a lot shorter than my previous videos have been, but it's short and sweet, straight to the point. I hope this was very informative for everyone, and I hope that you got the information that you needed to make the decisions that you'll have to make for yourself and your families. So if there was anything that you feel that I missed or something you'd like me to elaborate on further, leave a question, a comment in the comment section. I try to put as much as I can in the description box, but if you want to message me or comment, I'll comment back directly. I really like interacting with my audience, so let me know what you guys think. And as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay vigilant. It's not a game out here, y'all. This is war. War on your body. So be a soldier. All right, deuces.